are having the absolute best quarter we have ever had in our business ever. And we are focusing almost 70% of our efforts on calling through our dead leads list. It is absolutely gold how much is in there. And there are companies in Orlando that have been established for a long time. They've got a lot of things cranking. They're not going through those old dead leads. And I'm going to go and I'm going to adopt those motivated sellers. I'm going to adopt those old dead leads. And I'm going to turn this thing into an ATM machine. Okay, I'm going to turn this thing into an unstoppable force of pure energy and enthusiasm. And I'm going to call every single one of them, and I'm going to pre-qualify them based on the condition, timeline, motivation, and price. And I'm going to find some deals in there, and I'm going to JV it with these guys. They're going to pick me up in their car. They're going to take me on the appointment. We're going to go get that deal locked up. They're going to sell it to their cash buyers, working with their title company, using their earnest money and their paperwork. And I'm going to get half of that deal because I revived up those dead leads. That's what I would do. I would go in and I would try to find, if you try to filter everything down into a distressed property list and then start calling, you're starting at a different level than if they've already been approached and said, yes, they might consider an offer, but then it didn't end up going through. Remember, Pace says this all the time. Timing is critical in this business. Timing. My own business, this first quarter, the timing has changed everything. All of a sudden, people are ready to sell now. We're getting these deals at prices that we talked to them 2 years ago about, guys.
That's
3
so
years ago, a year ago. So I would go and I would do exactly what the theme, the motto of this show is, and I would squad up with somebody in the marketplace. I would be brave enough to start a new relationship. I would be brave enough to not worry about the people that reject me and tell me to go pound sand and go sleep in the streets or whatever. I would just keep calling until somebody gave me a shot at calling their dead leads, and I would revive them. That's what I would do. And I would just go bananas with it.
What I like about this too, Brent, is that you don't I don't want to be downtrodden on Jamil at all. Cause Jamil, I wrote two or three things down of Jamil, genius stuff, but I really like your thought process because not only are you getting their leads, you're telling them, hey, we can use your buyer, your title company. We can use all that stuff. I just want to be part of the deal. So you don't even have to go do the disposition part. You just need to revive a deal and then boom, put it in their pipeline and get it to close. And if you are tight on money, you can probably go to that company who's spending money on SEO to keep their name up top and say, hey, why don't you pay me $1,000 up front and I'll, we'll do a 60-40 split.
Yeah, give them a better split for a little bit of change or not. Maybe I'd just be gangster and be like, you know what? After I go close this deal, I'm going to go sell some of the plasma from my blood to pay for this motel tonight. I'm going to go sell some of the bone marrow or whatever. I don't know, some other things that you could sell. Whatever. I would find a way to be able to survive as long as my phone works and I get a shot at some leads. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to absolutely make it happen because I have to. What's the alternative? I mean, if you're rock bottom, that's a great solid foundation. You're at the bottom. So now go up, right? So it all takes the effort. It's all talking to people. It's all quality conversations. Jamil said it. I'm going to have 1,000 conversations with realtors. Guess what? They're not going to go up to Jamil. Jamil has to pick up the phone and call them. He has to be proactive. I have to go out there and find those wholesalers that don't have the time or the capacity or the want or desire to go after their dead leads to start reviving those up. And I'll get a deal. I mean, don't you guys think if I talk to enough people on those leads?
1,000% you will.
Not even a question.
If you like this video, smash that subscribe button because we put out new videos every single day. And if you have a question that you want me to answer personally, join us live every Wednesday.